Hello everyone, welcome to Moon Mage-Tarot. This is weekly tarot messages, so these are pick a card messages 1 through 4. Essentially, these messages are just a bit of a heads up about what kind of energies could be showing up for you, some potential challenges, guidance and advice around that, so you can hopefully navigate your week ahead with all the wisdom and information. Whenever you land on these videos, regardless of the dates on them, is when you're meant to hear them. So do not take that to mean that if you land on one of these videos and it's weeks later and you recognize that it's weeks later that it no longer counts. It still does. I'm going to sound like a broken record because that's always going to be true. So give yourself a second to feel into which message is speaking to you. And I am going to get started here with message number 1. Hello, message 1. Let's have a look and see what's showing up for you guys this week. Okay, we've got change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is on the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Okay, so a bit of preparatory energy. If this is showing up for you, it's letting you know to be prepared for change in some kind of way. But as it says, it's going to be more positive, even if it doesn't feel like that at first. Because even when we do want change and we recognize we need it, because we are in that restless energy, it can still be a little destabilizing when it first comes in. But this suggests it's going to be positive in the long run, ultimately. Let's see what else we get with that. Oh, we've got co-create. Co-create. I'm immediately drawn to the cheetah on here. There's also an owl, but for some reason I'm drawn to the cheetah. Cheetahs are fast action and fast acting, right? Because they move really quickly is what I'm trying to say here. So I kind of feel like this change could come in really quickly, almost where it would feel a little bit destabilizing. So keep that in mind. Co-create. All right. New life. Time for a nap. That's funny. Okay. Ooh, to the sea. All right. Okay, let's talk about this. All right, so with the main overarching energy here, talking about change and this restless need that you're feeling restless and in need of a change. This change that's about to come in for you is going to be a little destabilizing. It's going to throw you off a bit. So it could feel like not the best sort of event at first. Ultimately, it's going to be for your best and highest good, right? We've got this new life energy in the challenge position, suggesting that you've been a little bit stuck or you've been in this rut for a long time. And sometimes when we can't move ourselves out of it, the universe comes in and pinches us in a way that's really uncomfortable at first to get things moving. And I think that is what is about to happen for you. And it's gonna throw you off a little bit. So be prepared for that. What I find really funny and interesting in this position with the time for a nap, it's sort of like, this is going to be a little destabilizing. It's going to require for you to be at your best. So before doing this quick movement and moving with this change and being adaptable, essentially, which is always a good thing, take a moment for pause. Stop, pause, breathe. Find your center, make sure you're really present, and then you'll be able to move forward with this in a good way, in a really good, positive way. And co-create, right? You've got this little owl down here with a cheetah, not a likely pair. And I think that's a bit of a message here as well for my message 1 choosers, because how often would you see, an owl personality, which is somebody who holds a lot of wisdom, with a cheetah personality, which is somebody who can move fast, be very adaptable, go from thing to thing very quickly and not lose motivation. But the owl usually slows us down a little bit to say, stop, think this through. And I think that's where these other cards are coming into play, right? With time to nap. It's not so literal. It's more like pause, breathe, make sure that you're really grounded. You think things through, because on the other side of that, there's this movement, right? To the sea. You're moving forward. But it's like slowly but surely. Once you've kind of found your footing after this event, this change coming in, it's like, okay, use your brain, be wise, be smart. Who will have some good information for you to help you move through the situation to something better? Because this definitely feels like moving towards something better that can help you navigate the situation for your best and highest good and create that new life. And it feels like you've really wanted this new life energy to show up for a long time, and it's going to come in really hot. So again, be mindful of that. Who can help you? Who would you listen to? Who would have some sound sage advice for you, that wise owl energy, to help you navigate this so that you're moving smoothly through it to this beautiful change, all the things that are waiting for you on the other side of, I feel like, a big rut that you've been in. So it definitely seems to me that the guidance and advice here from Spirit is be ready for it. Recognize that it could throw you off a little bit. Look to who can be the helpers for you, whose wisdom you value. Heed that advice. And then you can move. And then you can move forward through this harder, crazy, fast incoming energy and change. Feeling ready for it, feeling more balanced, like I got this no matter what, because I know it's leading me to somewhere much better than where I've been stuck for a long time, because I keep coming back to that really stuck energy. Yeah, it's like don't try to navigate this all on your own. Oh, I think a card just flew over there. Let's see. It did. All right, you know what? I'm feeling like that's your card. And it just flipped over in the deck as I was shuffling. And it says, you are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Yes, I love that. That actually goes really well with these messages. You know, because again, change, even though we need it in our lives, we have to keep moving forward and evolving. It's very destabilizing when we're not necessarily feeling ready for it, even though our internal world is restless and wanting and desiring it. So if fear arises as a result of this change, not to worry. This is your heads up again from Spirit saying you're safe and protected. This is divinely guided, even if it feels a little scary at first. This is for your best and highest good. Look at how in joy and peaceful she is. Again, you are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Yes, go for it, right? To the sea. To the sea. All right. You know, I don't know why. It's so random. I'm noticing that there's numbers on all these cards, but 24 is sticking out to me. So I don't know if that's an important date, if that number has meaning for you in some way, but maybe look to that number to see what it means, or be mindful of that maybe for November, because for some reason, and that's very random, that number's really standing out to me. Either way, changes on the cards for you this week. Look to those whose wisdom you value. Embrace this new life energy that's coming in, even if it's a little bit scary. Know that moving through it with presence, you know, pausing, using wisdom, gaining that advice, knowing that you're safe and protected through this. It's kind of like go for energy this week. Here it comes. Be ready. I don't really think there's too much more I need to say here for my message ones. I hope you all have an amazing, fantastic week. Take care, guys. Hello, message 2. See what kind of energy showed up for you guys. What do the cosmos have in store for message 2? Ooh, opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Nice. So when this is showing up, it's sort of like a heads up from spirit to be open to all this. So if you're somebody who has a propensity for just kind of quickly saying no to things, not this week, because it's going to be a really opportunistic week. But let's see what else is coming out with that. A stranger is about to change your life. Yes. So I think too there's another little message in there suggesting to trust that. If you're normally somebody who's quick to say no or to not be trusting, especially of people you don't know, understandable. Be more open to it this week, right? Just allow a crack in that window to let to let this come in. Not the best analogy, but I think you know what I mean. Sort of like just be open to new helpers. Okay. We've got, chaos and conflict. By the book. Okay. By the book. No place like home. This is really interesting so far. A change in the wind. Wow. Okay. I'm feeling called to look at the bottom card. Round and round. Okay. Round and round we go. Message 2. I feel like some of you have already been through this chaos and conflict energy, and it's about to shift and change, right? Because I'm noticing these elephants too. Like it's like they're moving on, right? By the book. I almost feel like my message to you, you've been surrounded by some people who are very stuck in their ways, and their personalities and their energies are really are very difficult to deal with. And it has caused your energy to kind of be all over the place, and it has caused chaos and conflict within you, around you. Maybe even for some of you at a holiday or an event or something like that. Because being by the book, showing up in the challenge position suggests that you've been dealing with this difficult energy for a time. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just feeling into this here. And it feels like it's time to move on and think outside the box in a lot of ways here for my message twos. A change in the wind too. Okay. And you've got the 11 here, and this won't stay up. 11 and 12. 33 being a master number. Round and round. I feel like there has been discord, conflict, chaos within the home, within your family. It has caused problem after problem. And some of these people are like stuck in their ways and by the book people. And it's been such a challenge for you. But this is like you're coming into an energy where the opportunity for change and better people that you resonate with, who speak to your soul in bigger, brighter ways, it's about to come in. It's about to show up for you. Right? It's going to bring the positive energy that it feels like you've so desperately been needing, right? Kind of like they're going to fill your cup and bolster you up. Because it's, with this card here, it's in like a piece of advice guidance, no place like home. I don't feel like my message to choosers have been necessarily very comfortable in the home front, around the family members, feeling connected to them, feeling like they get you. Right? So out of sorts, so out of place, like no peace in that energy. And it's like, hard as I've tried to find peace, to be the diplomat in this situation, to create harmony in this space, it's just not working for me. But it's like you've got a change in direction coming in. You've got opportunistic energy coming in, right? A change of the wind. And it's like it's spirit jumping in to say, yeah, we see you, we got you. We know that these people don't resonate with you. We know that you've tried. It's time to move on from this. We're bringing you people. We're bringing you that stranger who's about to change your life and lead you into much brighter energy with better people, community, situations. It's sort of like this feeling of hold on just a little bit longer, especially for those of you who feel like you're still in this chaotic and conflicting energy. I feel like it's already happened for some of you, but for those of you who can just feel like you're on the precipice of it, on the other side of this is good change for you. New people, new communities, new situations, new opportunities. You know, exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. It could be long lost family members who you will connect to more than the ones that you're surrounded by right now, who no matter how hard you try, are so by the book, so stuck in their ways that there's just no getting through to them on certain things. So be open to that as well. Either way, getting out of that round and round we go and that these same old patterns, these same old people, these same old problems, this is about to shift for you. So again, be really open to the opportunities that are going to be presenting this week for change, new people, new situations, for networking, all these kinds of energies and things, right? It's like, it's so needed for you. And it's like, I just feel like these people, these situations, these new things showing up are going to feel like home to you. It's really going to resonate. They're going to resonate with you, like heart and soul. Okay, let's pull one final message here for my message twos. This was a very, very interesting reading for my message twos. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. I love that message because it kind of goes well with what's shown up here, right? Conflict, being by the book. Maybe that's a little bit for you too, message two. Maybe you're being a little bit too by the book and how you think things should be showing up, and spirit saying, no, we've got a better way. Just be open to it. So keep that in mind. Either way, trust your angels. Let go of expectations. Know that, it's sort of like the divine has been working behind the scenes on your behalf after really turbulent times. So just believe and trust that, and what shows up for you is meant for you, and it's going to be much better than what you've been through or what you've been dealing with. But let go of rigidity this week and be open to new things, new allies, new people, new opportunities, and then it's going to really help you get out of that more conflicting, not really feeling at peace, feeling like you're spinning your wheels going round and round again in the same old patterns and situations. Yeah, they've got your back. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you all have a beautiful, fantastic week. Take care, guys. Hello, message 3. See what's coming up for you guys this week. Communication. A reunion could bring love or rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Nice. That's a great card. But good communication being highlighted, right? So being open to talk, to using your throat chakra, essentially. So if you've got something to say, I feel like that's a bit of a message to say it. Either way, good communication coming in and good communication from you. All right, let's see what else. I have a card that flipped over there. We'll see if it comes out. 2, maybe. dropping cards as per my usual. Sorry guys, I had to pick up the card that fell. Oh, fork in the road. This is the card that fell. Okay, so multiple opportunities potentially showing up for my message threes. You know, should I go left or should I go right? Let's see what else comes out with that fork in the road. Bit of a detour. Round and round. Interesting, because this is coming out in the challenge position, and it kind of suggests round and round, kind of going over the same patterns, doing the same things over and over and again, not really being able to break free from these patterns. But with fork in the road, and a reunion could bring love, friendship, a lucky win seems likely. I feel like there's a big message here to break the monotony, break the pattern of what you would normally always do, and go in the opposite direction of what you would normally choose, right? Like, it's like you're at the precipice of moving towards something that's familiar and maybe comfortable, or unfamiliar and uncomfortable, but ultimately better. So let's see what else is coming. It's like a breaking free energy here. Ooh, clean it up. Clean up. Advice, guidance and advice. Now this could be cleaning up the way you communicate the way that you have been feeling internally. It could be actually letting you know that something about decluttering your own space will free up your mind to see things clearer, to maybe make harder decisions that are less comfortable but ultimately better. There's a lot of meaning to clean it up. I feel like definitely some of you, it's mentally what you're thinking and feeling, so that you feel more empowered to choose differently for yourself, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Ooh, observer. Yeah, okay, I definitely think that the clean it up energy or message here is the mind, cleaning up the mind, your thoughts about certain things. Observer. Can you pause, stop, and observe your thoughts? Can you see the way that they've held you back or kept you in this loop of going around and around the same problems, the same issues, mentally being really stuck? Therefore, nothing changes to for your benefit, or no new and exciting things show up as a result of you staying within the realm of comfort. Because I definitely think that Spirit's like, we want to shift this. We are about to. We want to bring it to you. But there's a very good chance that you say no instead of yes. That you stay within the confounds of your comfort zone. And really stepping back for a minute and observing your thoughts and why they keep you stuck might help you to unstick them. So you can receive this really amazing communication, this connection, this lucky win that wants to show up for you. So really be mindful of that this week. Message 3. Fork in the road. Yeah. It almost feels like, too, for some of you, because this is a general reading, it's a bit of a bump, something that you weren't expecting. But on the other side of this, that didn't feel so good. That might be getting you caught up in your mind. It's like, no, this is a blessing to pause, to clean things up mentally, physically, observe the situation, and then you'll be able to move forward. And this amazing communicative energy shows up as a result, this reunion, this lucky win, these new people. But there's something definitely here within your mind that is causing some sort of stagnancy or fear or stuckness. Okay, I decided to look at the bottom card here of this stack, and it says a change in the wind. Yeah, a change is exactly what wants to show up for you, but I feel like Spirit Universe is saying we don't want to bring it to you until you've cleared out your mind space, right? Till you've cleaned up that energy, those thoughts, because you will probably say no to it. You won't want to receive it or be open to it. So really give yourself over to that, especially at the start of the week. For some reason, I do feel like many of you can move through this difficult mental energy a lot quicker than you think. Even if that hasn't been true for you in the past, I feel like it's going to be true for you this week. Like the opportunity for it to be true is this week, if that makes sense. Yeah. So if things are stuck or stagnant, just know that this is purposeful so that you can move through mentally some of your limiting beliefs, thoughts, you know, low vibes that you might have been in, so that you can say yes to this awesome energy showing up, this overarching energy with this good communication and connections and lucky wins. Okay, let's pull one final message here for you guys. Excuse me, I am still nursing a cold. It feels like it's been ongoing forever. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cards that flew out. Okay. I am just going to go ahead and add these back in because I think that was far too many messages. That was 5 cards. Nice. Okay, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare to dream. I love that. I love that message. It makes so much sense, right? Fork in the road. There could be a bump in the road. Things weren't going the way that you thought. Now you're in your head about it. Now you've got all this mental gymnastics that you're dealing with internally that needs to be cleaned up. Blessing in disguise, right? It wouldn't have been for your best and highest good. We've got something better in mind. Maybe you were full steam ahead on something because you couldn't see that there might have been something better, but that's exactly what wants to show up for you, something far better than you could have imagined. Again, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. No more round and round, right? That's awesome. I'm just going to, here, I'll put this here. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I feel like I need to say. You know, the only thing I will with Observer here, I think perhaps it's been really difficult for you to zoom out, you know, and see the big picture, and you've been maybe more focused on the details about certain things, and you've been going round and round with that. Give yourself permission to let all of that go and just bring in that sense of openness and allow for that communication. You know, going into that observer energy, really going to be beneficial for my message 3s this week. Yeah, it's like just trust that Spirit's got your back here, and they've got something much better planned for you than you could have even imagined, as this says. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you all have a beautiful, fantastic week. Take care, guys. Hello, message 4. Let's have a look and see what could be coming in for you guys. Energies, challenges, guidance, and advice. Okay. This one fell right up, so. Okay, it says surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Nice. Okay, so if you find that you have some plans that fall through this week, or again, there's this disappointment, I thought it was going to look like this, and now it's not, feeling really, that sucks, not feeling happy about this, not to worry, because the theme for this week seems to be something better is coming. And no different for you either, message 4. So a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So being open to invitations to things, saying yes rather than no is also, I think, a part of the message here for my number 4s. My camera just suddenly turned off, and that was very, very strange. Not sure how that happened. Ooh, exchanging gifts. No place like home. chaos and conflict. Ooh, okay, that fell. Chaos and conflict. I'm a little chaotic today, I think. And a change in the wind. Okay, so some of these cards are very repetitive from another message. Now I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was 2. So there may be a message in number 2, something in it. Maybe not the entirety of the message, but something in it for my message 4 choosers. Just saying. A change in the wind. Okay. And an underbelly. Oh, peace. Okay, peace. All right, all right. So let's talk about this message for exchanging gifts. This is speaking to, because this is the overarching energy, right? This is like spiritual energy coming through. So kind of like this is what's needed, kind of. Exchanging gifts. Giving of yourself. What do you have to offer? What do you bring to the table? Maybe you're somebody who's really good with words. You have actual gifts and talents that other people could really benefit from. Or you just have something within you that a situation needs that I think has been boxed up or squelched. Either way, this is the message to say bring it out. Bring it out. Show what you have to offer. Give it away freely because something will come back to you as a result of it. You know, unbox those gifts and things and let the world see them. But I'm coming back to this central energy, right? Like with this disappointment will be followed by something positive. No place like home is coming out in the challenge position. What has been difficult at home? I feel like this is where the energy has started, where the difficult energy has started, because we've also got chaos and conflict. 2 things here. For some of you, this will have already happened. For others, this is coming. Not to worry. It feels like there is a resolution on the other side of it. I think it's definitely connected to something that you have as a gift. And I want to keep saying something to do with communication or wisdom or leadership abilities. Some things along those lines that you offer to hard situations that really brings things into balance again. So if that resonates with you, this may be a time for you to actually bring that out to resolve this situation and bring in that peace, right? Rather than draw back from it, you know, and retreat, which I mean, completely understandable. But there's something that you have that can bring resolve to a situation. So be mindful, because if this hasn't shown up yet and you feel this desire to just sort of retreat, I feel like the message for you is to do the opposite of that, to bring out, you know, that awesome energy that you have that helps bring things back into equilibrium and balance again, and to bring that peace back into home. Because on the other side of this difficult energy, where people aren't feeling understood, seen, or heard, because I definitely think that's a thing here for some of my message 4s, is positive change. As this says, this is going to bring an invitation for something much better. Because you've got the outcome card here as a change in the wind, right? Moving on from this troubled energy, this difficult energy. But it starts with you, and it starts with what you bring to the table and bringing that out. I just want to keep saying, like, communication, diplomacy, this ability to bring people together and find peaceful resolutions when everybody's too caught up in their emotions. You're the one that can come in with the more balanced energy. And I think you're going to be called to do just that this week. I also think there's a desire, there's a need, rather, to be open to what other people bring and seeing if there's a way to bridge those energies and make this situation even better, right? What didn't work as a result of this? Well, now we've brought, you know, our collective gifts together, and now we can see our way through it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. This might not just pertain to home life for some of you. This could be in a job, because I'm definitely feeling that too. General, right? So it's going to be different for all of you. So keep that in mind and apply it to whatever situation in your life where you're feeling this energy of chaos and conflict, where, you know, going into work used to feel like a place of joy and contentment and home, but it's not anymore. This can be shifted. This can be shifted, and I really do feel like it starts with you. Okay, I'm going to pull another card here. I just keep wanting to say, like, I feel like resolutions are within reach. I think some of you haven't had to dip too much into this energy. So there's a bit of a heads up here too, that like something that you had hoped for or thought would maybe work out might not. Try not to get so lost in what didn't work out, because it'll be followed by something better. Embrace this magic moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. That's amazing. And you know, I feel like it's so tied to exchanging gifts, right? Get everybody up off the bench. Get them to bring in what they have, what they're naturally good at and talented at, to make this better. And again, I keep coming back to it starts with you though. Bring your gifts out as well. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be filled. Yeah. So letting go of rigid thinking too, also a good idea for my message fours. And I'm noticing that coin is really standing out. Like, I think this is going to be something that creates some sort of prosperity for some of you. I think that the opposite has happened though for many of you. Where you're like, we've lost money in this situation. Definitely a work 5 there. But that's about to shift and change. Be open, understand that this too shall pass, and you've got good things coming in after this more stormy energy. And if you're the ones that are about to go through the storm, know that you're going to get to the other side of it, and things are going to be much better than you could have imagined. Bring out those gifts and talents, lead the charge, know that there's something even better on the other side of it. So embrace it. Embrace this, the timing of this. Right? As it says, you are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. I love that. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that there. I hope you all have a fantastic week. Take care, guys.